Well, hello everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. We are at Sebring International Raceway for round 7 of the V8 Supercars official series in iRacing. And as you can see, it's going to be another night race this week, so should be good fun. Now, I can't remember if we've been here to Sebring in recent officials. I think we did one last year at least, or a couple last year. Don't know about this year because I keep mixing them up with some league races that I've done here as well. So I wouldn't say it's one of my strong tracks. We'll have a look and see how my time compares. But I think somewhere, if I can get into the 4s, that'll be pretty good. 3s would be amazing, but I don't know if I'm there yet. And the fast guys around here will be doing 1s, and I think the Madison Down quali lap is like a 1:59, which is just insane. Alright, but those guys are super quick in these things. I'm just an average sim racer hack, hopefully like all of you. If there's a few of you pro guys out there watching, I'm sure you're ignoring any of my tips. Nah, it's all good. I love it, and if it's a way, you know, that I can give back to the community, maybe be a little bit self help as well, because I enjoy doing the videos myself, and I like to think I've got a personality that people want to get to know, but I suppose, you know, the proof's in the pudding, as they say. But yeah, no, I am loving sim racing. I've spent a lot of money, but you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's awesome fun. Alright, so we're just coming around to the extra lap. Now, if you note, a couple of things that I'm trying to sort of do here on that out lap is, remember, again, trying to follow the lines I want to run in the race. Was that too much? No. Okay, so that's about the limit. So I'm just looking to try and see where I can get away with trying to cut it and straighten out a few of those corners. Alright, so we're up to speed. We're looking to brake at right on the 3 witches hats. And now you're braking, and then you want to sort of come off and try to ease on the throttle. Now there's multiple lines you can take through there, but the idea is you want to be able to getting on the gas and not having the car sliding out. Now there's a yellow line that disappears into the fence, into the wall, and that's what you want to clip. Now cross over these cat's eyes, try and stay tight so you can get on the gas and really power out. Braking just before the 3 witches hats. Back to second, late apex. Get really close here, and again, late apex again, because this is a straight. Oh, I've got a little bit of slide there, but we managed to plant it and the car sat. Sometimes the V8's like that. You give it a big chunk of gas and she just sits and drives. Other times she'll spin out. Now we're braking as if there's an extra set of witches hats. Back to first. Only just got that pulled up. Alright, we can go flat out through here. Stay over to the right. Really open this out. Staying over to the left, and we're braking just before those 4 witches hats. Back to second. Now it's a bit deceptive, this corner. You feel like you can go deeper, but if you do, you're going to be in for a world of pain, so just be careful there. Sort of modulate your throttle through there, back on the gas. Again, braking as if there's a 4 cones, or back to second, not first. Back on the gas. Alright, this first left-hander here, you can go through flat out. And then, effectively, you want to let off a little bit for this one to stay over the left. Braking just before those cones, back to third. Cross over the line as much as you can there. And same thing here, go out wide. And then you really want to try and feed on the accelerator, because that's the more you can straighten out that last turn there for this straight, the more pace you'll find. Alright, so again, braking at the 3 cones. I tend to like to go tight here and then float out wide, but it's all about getting that right line so you can get on the gas and accelerate. So that was a bit tighter line than the last one. Alright, so let's have a see and see where that puts us. Oh, 2042, I'll take that. Turn in, get tight. So I was a little bit wide there. I was able to get on the power, but it's all about that run-in there. Alright, you can try and ride a bit of this curb if you can, because you really want to try and open out. Turn in too early. So that's going to hurt. Yeah, see what happens there. I turned in too early, and then I couldn't get on to the power there, and I knew I'd stuffed it immediately. Alright, so again, down here, you're looking to brake as if there's an extra set of cones, right back to first. And you've got to be really careful. It's easy to snatch a brake there, and as soon as you lock up, you're going to be in a world of trouble. And that's where the big incidents are probably going to be in the racing this week. So this is one of those corners, just be careful, and we're getting on the gas. It's really bumpy as well, so just be wary there. You can really straight line this and sort of, you know, brake to the outside of the track, and then maybe try and get a really good run out of there. Alright. So again, flat out through the first one, and then just lift for the second one a little bit so you can stay over to the left. Braking just before the cones there, cross over. And again, this is probably the most important corner on the track, and you're really trying to open it out and get going without that garbage going on, because that was going to cost me probably half a second or more by the time I get down the bottom here. Alright, so what we might do is do one more lap and then show you guys the pit entry. We're wider line this time, see how that works. Okay, didn't seem too bad. That's one of the things about that corner, is there's multiple lines. In the SRW Super 2 race last year, I won by a nose and then had a 5-second penalty for blocking on the last corner. It was great fun. As you can tell, I'm still a bit dejected. That would have been my maiden win in the league, but that's what happens, I suppose. Alright, we late apexes and get on the gas a bit better. Not really. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still sort of working things out. I don't profess to be a perfectionist when it comes to this sort of stuff. I am your average sim racer. That was a bit better. I broke just a little bit earlier then. That seemed to help. So I'll go a bit deeper here, and you'll see what I mean when you get to this corner. See, having to brake heavy to get it pulled up, and those bumps just make it 10 times harder. But this is one of those corners you can cut it and go straight to the outside, open it out, and really try and get on the gas early for that big long straight. A little bit wide there, okay? Remember guys, that's what practice is about. You're trying to find those limits you can get away with. Now, I'm always trying to put a couple of wires up on that curbing. Sorry, a couple of tyres up on that curbing. Oh, is that a good exit? Okay, that's a little bit better. We sort of had to stay out of it a little bit there. Alright, so you're effectively treating this similar, but for the pit entry, but the pit entry's tight on the right hand side. So what you want to do is stay tight here. Right, and looking to brake probably just before those witches hats. Okay, I'll brake maybe a bit early so you can get maybe a car length past where the witches hat starts, and that's where you're looking to brake. Again, it'll depend on the speed you know get around that corner. If you're going wide coming in harder, you'll have to brake a bit earlier.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, cool. Well, that wasn't a very good pit.
Okay, go.
There we go. Well, anyway, guys, there's a few laps of Sebring International Raceway for the V8 Supercars. Hope you're enjoying the content. Please, if you are, give me a like and subscribe. I keep talking about, but I've got some other videos in the pipeline, trying to get a few of them together and hopefully be able to do a little bit of help on getting things sort of set up in iRacing and maybe the way I map my buttons and all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. But anyway, guys, Cowy Average Sim Racer signing off, and we'll see you next time.